How's it going, folks? Here's a little bit of a sneak peek of what's happening on down at the other aquaponics system today, but I thought I'd give you a bit of a just a bit of a general roundup with the aquaponics. This little unit up here is going great guns. As you can see, the lettuce isn't so small anymore, and we're taking out about a handful like this every couple of days for the guinea pigs out the front. Plus we've already harvested a few little bits and pieces for our own burgers and whatnot. Down here, the peppermints definitely has been oversown, but what I'm thinking about doing is potting each cell out into a different pouch so we can take one to the farm. Farm update coming soon. I'll just knock off a little bit of this aquaponic stuff first. The peppermint here is going great guns. I think it was a really good idea to put it in this Dutch bucket, namely because mint plants tend to get really large, vigorous root systems and could quite easily take over this little bed. The green onions, they're coming along fine. Getting a nice little bit of size to them. I took out some more downstairs that need to be planted out, so I might actually bring them up here and just pop them down this side. The oregano, very crowded out by the lettuce, so hopefully it will bounce back a little bit now. It's going to get some more sunlight. And the soil bed up here is, yeah, it didn't take off too fast, but I am starting to see some growth now. The new growth on the parsley is looking very good. So chuffed about that, and the lemon balm has put on a little bit of growth as well. Thyme is generally fairly slow to grow, and it has been a bit cold here, so the basil hasn't put on much growth. These leaves have got bigger. We've got a new set down there. I'll turn on the light for this next bit. Don't know if you can make out down there, but we are getting some filament algae growing in the system there, and that is why I've brought this grow bed over here a little bit, just to shield it from the sun. Just to stop the direct UV light. I really need some algae eaters in there, so I'm looking at getting some from the aquarium just to pop them in here first, and then I may just be putting our little catfish tandanus from downstairs in this one. We'll just wait and see. I think that's pretty much all it for this. I'll just drop these off inside on our way downstairs so I don't forget them, so the guinea pigs get something to munch on the sabo. Just before I give you an update on this system, it would be fantastic if you could help me along in the algorithm, folks, and give this a thumbs up and just say g'day down in the comment section down below, because my views have fallen dramatically recently. I don't know why. Maybe I've been busy doing other stuff, not posting a lot of videos. That will change very soon. Also too, just a quick reminder, I do have that Backyard Aquaponics Beginner's Guide. There will be a link down there and something will pop up here as well. And yeah, if you would like to support the channel by doing either one of those things, we'd really appreciate it. Back to the system. So a quick look at the fish. Oh, it's a bit hard to see them. Not a lot of sunlight out at the moment. It's been a little bit overcast. In fact, it rained just a little bit before. But they definitely want some food. So I'm not sure if they're going to come up. Yeah, they're going to come up. Sometimes I get a bit camera shy when I stick the camera right over the top before I feed them. But obviously today, that doesn't look like it's going to be an issue. Hopefully by the end of the week, these guys here might be moving down there. But more on that in a second. We do have an air run that may pop up this weekend or late this week, so maybe push back for another week. But yeah, more about that and the farm search in a little while. And yeah, for now though, these guys seem pretty happy. The grow beds have changed around a bit. For instance, the parsley is now in that grow bed over there, and not a lot has changed in this one, but we no longer have a grow bed here because I'm getting ready to move this system down the back. I'm actually taking the sump tank, mainly because I want this cage. It's got a nice long bar on the bottom, and the other sump tank cage has legs, and I can't interchange tanks between them because, as you can see, this one's got little cutouts, and the other IBC is a flat-walled one, like that one over there that Jack is trying to get into. And I've just covered up over the top here, just so the little tandanus catfish doesn't get too spooked. And the water is fairly low at the moment because I've flooded this bed here, because I popped in a couple of transplants that didn't have very long roots that were in this bed here. The bits and pieces that came out from the bottom of the bed are pretty gritty. This stuff here, you can see all those white bits. I dare say they're bits of the calcium hydroxide that just didn't break down, and yeah, a lot of this stuff came from right underneath where the water inlet was in this corner over here. And just quickly, another thing that a long time viewer has pointed out, Jim, He lost some fish due to iron, too much iron or rust-based iron in the system. And he pointed out that this was looking, I don't know if it was this one, I think it was. That was the bar that's at the front of the sump tank that you saw most of the time. Very rusty, a lot of water splashing on it all the time. So he did point out that it might be a good idea just to swap this out. So this cage won't be going into the new build, but I will be pinching little bits like these rails just to stop the grow beds from bowing out because of the way I cut the system. Over here, I think I showed you these last time. We've only taken one cabbage out so far. It was chopped up along with some onion and apple and made one of our favourite little dishes and served beside some silverside from memory. But the other plants in this bed are doing fine. Hopefully their days are numbered. I am getting some more potting mix very soon to plant these guys out into root pouches. Well, mainly I'll be planting out the turmeric over the back there, some cuttings of this mushroom herb from Papua New Guinea. These are the little cuttings that were in the bed over the sump that I've just transplanted in. As you can see, I haven't transplanted them too deep. There's some roots down there. But yeah, these, I will be trying to save some of these. Some will go into the aquaponic system, some will go in soil. The cabbages, we'll just be harvesting them. I think there's one small one there, but I think we'll just take him off anyway. Now this New Zealand spinach or warrigal greens, I am going to try and transplant the smaller ones or maybe cut back the larger one and transplant it because they are a great little plant to have in the system. And definitely this little cluster of the ball capsicums will be going. And I just noticed, look at this. This is how busy I've been. I haven't paid much attention. We have a massive infestation of onion aphids. There's loads of them, and I don't think, yeah, I'll be worrying about saving this plant. I might just chop him back and plant the little nub end. Sorry, I've got a bad head cold, folks. Just bear with me. So yeah, just the base will be planted out, and we'll dispose of the top of that one there. The lemongrass is going to be divided. This lemongrass is going to be divided. This is the thyme from the other bed that was over the sump. I planted that in there. It may not survive. Fingers crossed it will. And the same with the parsley. There's actually about 4 parsley plants in there. Hopefully it will do okay and we won't lose that one. The guinea pigs love it. We love it with it chopped up fine like a tabbouleh style. But yeah, so we've only got these 2 beds left. Biofiltration wise, for the fish that are left in the system, I am not concerned for these little fellas who've almost finished their feed because we do have the moving bed bioreactor. So that will be picking up the slack. The material from there will be transferred down to the other one. So no huge drama there. As for the other system down the back there, g'day Jack, how's it going buddy? Yeah, not a lot has happened with that. That is because we have been very busy during free time. Basically what we've been up to is looking for a farm, and I have started a new channel. It is Bits Out the Back Homestead, and you can find a link to that. It'll pop up on the screen there, one also down in the description. So it'd be great if you could check that out and subscribe. If you want to follow our farm adventures, we've been looking at loads of farms. We have 2 new videos to upload. Hopefully after you see this one over on that channel, I'll do a reminder video for this channel as well for anyone who misses it. We've done a local search around Gatton, just south of Gatton, west of here, all the way down to Upper Pilton. And then we looked at a few more up at Bucka, which is slightly north of Bundaberg. It was pushing our distance. So, and yeah, and we've been looking at another one, but more on that later. So yeah, there will be farm update videos coming very soon, folks. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you a bit of an update on what is going on with the aquaponics because, yeah, like I said, just been flat out looking for a farm to move all this stuff to so we can work on it. Not only that, just last week I was written off with this flu and I've still got the tail end of it, and yeah, it's leaving me a little bit foggy if you can't tell already. But I'm going to pretty much will leave it there. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and jump on over to the notification bell if you haven't seen these videos before and you'd like to know what we're doing with the aquaponics and also the farm. Also, a huge thanks to you folks who do come along every week and give us a thumbs up and a comment down below. We really do appreciate it. So does the algorithm. And a huge thanks to those folks who are supporting us on the different member sites. Thank you. And also those folks who have bought our guide. All of that is helping to go towards building stuff like more aquaponics and that on the new farm once it comes, and yeah, saving up a bit of coin for that. I'm going to stop rabbiting on. Head's very fuzzy. I need a coffee, and I will catch you folks next video. Cheers all. Happy growing. So, my friend, are you going to sing for your supper? Oh, very good. There we go. There we go. Oh. What about you? Would you like some too? You going to sing? Ah, Jackie's come to the table. Here we go, buddy. Do you want one too, buddy? Oh, what do you want? Manners? What do we do? What do we do? Yeah, we have manners. We're not a magpie. Munch. Good boy. Good boy.